We have to go into her.
We can't. We agreed. We have to let her cry. We have to establish control. We shouldn't even have been playing her music.
We have to go into her. She's going to explode.
We are doing controlled crying.
She'll damage herself. I know she will.
The book says she won't. It says she won't.
Sod the book. I hate that book. She's in pain and distress.
Gary, if you go into there now, we'll be in there for 2 hours reading her story, singing her songs like we did last night and the night before. You know that. And we'll be doing it tomorrow night and the next night. And on her wedding night, we'll be sitting outside her hotel room singing Morning Town Ride while some unsuitable yobbo tries to shaft her. Oh, Gary, she's got to learn to put herself to sleep.
She'll never learn. She's too thick.
She's not thick.
She is thick. She can't even sit upright.
She's not thick.
We have to go into her. I can't stand it.
We have to be strong.
God, I'm going in.
So am I.
Look, all I'm asking is where do you think we're going with this?
Well, I don't know about you, but I'm going out.
All was quiet in the deep dark wood. The mouse found a nut, and the nut was good.
Songs about birds are attracted to dickheads.
You won't find another fool like me, the New Seekers.
Wow, left of field, out of nowhere. Only you sticks could have dragged the New Seekers from Pop's deepest vault and stuck them straight in the back of the net.
You're so vain, Carly Simon.
He shoots, he scores, the boy's unstoppable.
Stand by your man, Tammy Wynette.
All right, surrender. Enough.
She is not thick.
She can't sit upright. The health visitor thought she should be sitting upright, but she just keels over, like a stunned mullet.
She did sit upright.
Sue, you propped her up with cushions.
All kids develop at a different pace. Einstein couldn't sit upright till he was 12 years old.
That isn't actually true, is it, Sue?
Actually, I think I read it somewhere.
Hello, boys.
Vicky,
We were just talking about you.
to what do we owe this unexpected honour?
I've dumped Lance.
In which case, a beautiful evening just got better.
I was really hoping you'd be here.
Where else would we be?
Sit down, darling. Let's celebrate.
So let me get this straight. You've left Lance.
Yeah, I'm being a strong woman.
Very nice. Very tasteful.
I'm taking control. I'm making room for me and getting out of my own way.
I love all that.
He walked out once too often. I said, this time you can stay out.
This calls for Asti Spumante.
Hello, Lance. Oh, no, babes. Oh, don't say that. Don't be stupid. Of course life's worth living. You just put those pills back in the cupboard. I'll come right away. What? Yeah, all right. How many Papa Doms do you want? I love you. He says he's changed. He's grown. Excuse me.
Songs about
Stupid girl, garbage.
One, 2, 3, 4, 5,
Gary?
4. Okay, here we go. 1, 2, 3.
By 3 months, you should begin to have control over baby's feeding and sleeping.
I am trying to measure out the formula.
Well, can't you listen and count at the same time?
No, haven't you heard men can't multitask? That's why we're completely useless in the modern world and are soon to be phased out. All we're programmed to do is hunt wild animals. And since these days everyone goes to the supermarket, our special skills are no longer required. The sooner the world is entirely populated by lesbian couples downloading sperm from the internet, the better. I can't even count anymore. That's it, I'm done with. I can no longer even single task.
Establishing and maintaining routine is crucial. Baby must understand that she does not run the family home.
But Baby does. Baby does run the family home, that's the point.
But she shouldn't.
Hitler shouldn't have run Germany. Pol Pot shouldn't have run Cambodia. Stalin shouldn't have run Russia. Nobody likes it, Sue.
Our baby is not a heartless, ruthless dictator.
She is!
She hasn't killed millions of people.
Not yet, but she's in the process of killing us. I mean, who knows where she'll take it once she gets the taste?
It says in the Big Happy Baby book.
Or as it should be called, the Great Big Load of Old Bollocks book.
Well, we have to do something, Gary. Monica takes all evening to get down. It's going to kill us.
Exactly. I told you. She's ruthless.
It says in the sleep chapter.
Look, I am not interested in that book. That book is balls. The only way that book will help Monica get to sleep is if we whack her over the head with it.
3 months, Gary. Our routine should be set in 3 months, and Monica's nearly 6. She's 50% behind. By the time she's 18, she'll have a mental age of 9.
Something she'll have in common with every other 18-year-old in London.
We're failing her, Gary. The book says so. We're bad parents.
Look, Sue, that book is not about us. It's about some fantasy super family that exists only in the minds of child psychologists. I mean, look at the cover. Smiling baby, happy parents. Does that look like us?
We're happy.
1, the cover of our book. 2, would feature a screaming baby. 3, and a couple of demented, dysfunctional, half-dead zombies semi-pickled in Chardonnay. Plus a chocolate-sedated toddler in the background watching cartoons intended for teenagers on DVD. 4, or 3, or 5, or 2, or...
I think we're happy. Aren't we?
Of course, we're sodding ecstatic. Morning, Gary. Ah, Vince, or Bob the Builder as my little son calls you.
Oh, that's nice.
Can we fix it? He parrots in his innocence, and I always say, no, we can't, because we're too busy listening to the radio and sitting on the scaffolding.
We're waiting for...
Sean! Yes, I know.
He's on another job.
That would make an interesting episode of the popular children's classic, wouldn't it? Bob does nothing, because he's waiting for Sean, who's on another job.
Everyone makes this joke to us. Eh?
No, I really think they should try some more realistic builder storylines. Bob prepares an estimate, which will double once the job has been agreed upon. Bob makes a cursory scrape at the plaster to stake a claim to the work, then disappears for a month. 6 Bobs turn up at 5:30 a.m, stand in the middle of the road, banging and swearing, and then when everybody on the street has been woken up, go away.
See, we have to deliver and load in early before the traffic gets in the way.
Yes, but why deliver and load in at all if Sean will not be joining you? Just a thought. I'll leave it with you. Give me strength. Vicky, I'm very much afraid that you might have to be all 4 of them.
Doo-dah, bling bling.
Yes.
That's what you want me to sing?
Yes.
Instead of Love Is Just a Girl Thing?
That's right. Doo-dah, bling bling is Girl Thing's contribution to the lyric.
Don't you think that's ever so slightly totally pathetic?
I think it's more than ever so slightly totally pathetic, Vicky. I think it's ever so totally pathetic. But what can I do?
Tell those 4 slappers in there just stick their bling blings up their tiny little doodahs.
But if I want to get a song on their debut album, I have to share my writing credit with them.
That is so immoral.
I know. I can't think about it.
The way a real music talent like you's got to tiptoe around 4 teenage tarts.
Yes. As I say, I try not to think about it.
You do all the work, you compose a song,
Yes.
produce it, hopefully sample their voices into some semblance of a tune,
I know.
and then you have to pretend that they co-wrote the song.
Vicky, I have just said I don't want to think about it.
You're a prostitute.
I am not a prostitute.
You are. You're a prostitute.
Gal, you might as well come to work in fishnets and a boob tube. One off the wrist for a £5, that's you. Shush your tits.
Listen, it's the way the industry works these days, that's all. Pop stars insist on a writing credit, and if I don't give it to them, they just go and work with some other prostitute.
Well, I think you're being abused. You just stand up to them.
You're right, Vic. People that have been abused should stand up for themselves. By the way, did Lance enjoy his papa dumps?
There is no such thing as a crying baby, only crying parents.
Certainly says so in the Big Happy Baby book.
And the Big Happy Baby book is right. For instance, what time is it, Sue? No, don't look at your watch, just tell me.
I don't know.
But Monica's suckling on your titty.
She's breastfeeding, yes.
You should be able to tell the time by when Monica wants to suckle on your titty. Dakota wants titty. So the time is 16 of noon. 11:44 precisely.
Wow. Impressive. Amazing.
The moon is 92,000 miles from the Earth. La Lune est 92,000 milles de la Terre. A baby's digestive system is like a clock, Sue. And your titties are its pendulums.
So you've seen my titties then?
A clock needs setting, but only once. How would it be if you reset your watch to a different time every day? You wouldn't know if it was morning service or evening hymns. That's what you're doing every time you give Monica your titty. Resetting your clock.
Could we say breasts, do you think?
What do you call your breasts when addressing Monica?
Boobies, usually.
Then that is the term you should use at all times. Otherwise, you're being exclusive. If a baby can learn to appreciate Mozart in the womb, it can certainly work out when it's being patronized.
Monica can't sit upright.
Which is hardly surprising, Sue, if her parents demonstrate no backbone.
So thanks very much, girls. That was brilliant. I've never heard an ooh sung with greater conviction.
Awesome, Gaz. You is bad. Very fat.
I.
Very odd and sick. And fat.
You is a geezer and you is welcome in my pussy anytime.
Posse.
I.
Well, as I say, you were tremendous. Really fat and sick. Top bitches all round. And Zoe, your lead vocal line was wonderful. Stunning. We'll just do a little polish on it tomorrow. Okay? See you, babes, now. Safe home.
Easy now. Praise God.
Peace out, brethren.
Peace off.
You didn't record any of that, did you?
Of course not. If there were any more out of tune, they'd be Bob Dylan. Look, guys, I've got to go out now. Sue and I are buying a couch. She's a bit depressed at the moment.
So you're buying her a couch?
Yes.
You hadn't thought about maybe a night in a 5-star hotel, making love on a petal-strewn bed?
She wants a couch.
Not very rock and roll, is it?
To us, Ronnie, a new couch is rock and roll. Anyway, I've got a lunch after that, so if you could just finish the overdubbing on Zoe Girlthang's lead vocal line.
Oh, that would be my lead vocal line that Zoe Girlthang's going to pretend to sing on her debut album.
Vicky, get over it. It's life. This is what I have to do if I'm going to get away from ad jingles and crappy TV drama underscore.
Well, Girlthang won't get you very far. They'll be over in 5 minutes.
I can't wait for their failed second single when they're forced to get their kit off for a men's mag.
I love all that.
Girlthang's just a start, Vicky. It's a way of getting in with the record company. I mean, I'm already moving on to bigger things. I mean, guess who this lunch is with?
I don't care. It's immoral.
Tommy Branson.
Oh my God, can I come?
No.
Oh, I quite like the colour of this one. Oh, it's quite comfy. Gives my back some support.
I still say we should get an actual nursing chair. I saw one in the mum and baby department.
I don't know, Gary, maybe you're right.
You think so?
Yes. Then I can put on my big grey maternity bra, my great big grey knickers with the surfboard-sized leaky pad in the gusset, my sad, shapeless old sour nightie, and you can hand me over the baby whenever it needs filling up.
Look, it was just
The rest of the time you can throw a cover over me like a parrot in a cage. Then, when people come over, they won't need to look at the sad human drink-bending machine with no life sitting in the nursing chair.
All right.
I am still an individual.
So you don't...
I'm an adult woman in my own right, and I want a nice couch, not a flipping nursing chair. Now you've set Monica off.
Well, quick, give her a feed before we get chucked out.
I can't. It's not time.
What do you mean it isn't time? Of course it's time. She's screaming. Just stick your tit in her mouth and shut her up.
The Big Happy Baby book says I have to set her a timetable and stick to it. If we let Monica be in charge, then we're failures as parents.
Sue, that book should be called The Big Depressing Make Mum and Dad Feel Guilty and Useless book. Of course Monica's in charge. She's no morals, no conscience and no bowel control.
Oh, Jake, please. Right, I'll shut her up. You give him a treat.
And what does the Big Happy Baby book say about treats?
Just give him a treat. There's some digestives in the pan here.
Where?
Underneath the spare nappy, Kleenex and wet wipes.
And the used nappy, and the 2 million pukey, snotty, screwed up tissues, and the half-eaten apple, and the half-finished juice box, and the squeezed-out tube of arse cream, and the banana skins, and the bit of mouldy banana. and the squashed raisins, and the stale croissant with the teeth mark still in one end of it, and the collection of pebbles that once meant so much to him for 5 whole seconds. Here we are, a packet of digestive biscuit crumbs. Mix those in with the snot in your face for a spell.
Hi, you two.
Yeah, hi, you two.
Oh, hello. We've just been looking at home gyms.
Current mission, should we choose to accept it, fab abs.
Turn that 5-pack into a 6-pack.
Some hope, I don't think. Truth is, I'll be happy if I can even get my pecs up to scratch.
Yes, bugger muscular definition in the upper arms. I'd settle for a flat tum and a tight bum, right, Sue?
Buttocks like bookends, that's my babe.
Oh, Mel, stop it.
I always say a tight butt has got to be the bottom line. No pun intended.
Go you.
Anyway, better get a wriggle on. Got the Lexus on a meter. So, fare thee well, my liege lady. We meet again on the morrow.
You're so silly. Ciao, Bella.
Bye.
Bye. Let's just buy the couch.
Yes, let's buy the couch. Excuse me?
Yes?
We'd like to buy this couch.
Sorry, I'm not on this floor.
You're not on this floor.
No.
You give every appearance of being on this floor.
Well, I'm not.
Are you a ghost?
I'm seeing my friend.
Is your friend on this floor?
Yes.
Good. Then.
But not at the moment. She's on a break.
Well, do you know anybody who is on this floor?
You mean apart from my friend?
Yes.
No.
Yes.
Before we go any further, are you on this floor?
No.
I see. Well, do you know if any of the assistants on this floor are actually on this floor?
I don't know. I'm stock, not sales.
Well, do you think if I went and looked on a different floor, I might find someone who is on this floor?
I just said, I don't know. I'm stock, not sales.
Gary, I found one.
Great. Well, we'd like this couch, please.
Yes, sir. It's a lovely couch.
Certainly is. You deliver, of course.
Of course, madam.
Fantastic.
How soon can that be?
12 to 14 weeks.
12 to 14 weeks?
Yes, madam.
Not days?
No.
But it can't take over 3 months to deliver a sofa.
They're made to order, madam, to an Italian design.
But not in Italy.
No. Birmingham.
That's just up the M6. Your delivery people are doing less than 10 miles a week.
As I said, sir, they're made to order.
3 months to build a couch. Are you using quadriplegics? Is it like the man who wrote a novel from inside a coma? I mean, do they make these couches using the movement of only one eyelid?
I don't know, sir.
I could build a couch in less time than that.
You are, of course, free to do that, sir.
Why can't we take this one?
Because that's a display item, and if we sold the display items, nobody would know what we stock.
Well, that wouldn't really matter, would it? Because you don't actually stock anything, do you? What you stock is merely the promise of stock that may exist in some future world up the M6. Only in Britain. A department store staffed by people who aren't on the floors they're on, selling goods that exist only on the floors they're on.
Do you want me to order the couch for you, sir?
Stuff the couch.
Which would take about 6 weeks, I imagine.
I don't know, madam.
Very tasteful guitar. Even though I say so myself.
The drumming wasn't bad either.
Yeah, and Garthang sang beautifully.
Vix, try and get over it. Don't let them live in your head rent-free. I'm off.
Want something for a little drinky?
No. Got a gig at a bar mitzvah.
Very nice. Very tasteful. Vic?
No, I shouldn't. Got a late shift at Cafe Blase.
About foot massage.
What?
You got a long night ahead of you. All birds like a foot massage. Never met one that didn't.
Well, yeah, but...
So, get your shoes off. I'm not being funny. I'll give you a foot massage. I'm good at it.
Well, all right. As long as you're not being funny.
For me, bird's foot is like the neck of a Fender Stratocaster. It's exquisite, delicate, mysterious, and expressive.
This is actually really nice, Ronnie.
All girls deserve a bit of pampering, princess. No problem for me. Drink, fag, at the feet of a beautiful woman. I love all that.
Shut up.
Just water, right? I'm clean and serene, man. Been there, done that. Wild man, me. Out of control. Demons, man. Millions of them. Didn't know how to love myself, right? Didn't know how to be me. It's easy to have the world at your feet when you're lying in the gutter. I was a crazy pop whore, but now I'm clean and serene.
Yes, you said.
But also sad. I'm dead sad, right? And lonely. I'm rich and handsome and brilliant and fantastic, but also dead lonely and sad. How mad is that, man? Everybody wants me, but nobody knows me because unique is just another word for lonely. Write that down.
What?
Write that down. Unique is just another word for lonely. That's brilliant, that is.
Okay.
We'll call the song Lonely.
Sorry, what song?
This one, the one we're writing.
We're writing a song?
Yeah, they just flow out of me, man. The first line is unique is just another word for lonely.
How about calling it Unique then? I mean, it's more punchy than lonely, more rock and roll.
Crazy, that's right, brilliant. Hey, we're a team now. Unique by Branson and
Chandler.
whatever. I mean, you're getting inside the real Tommy now, the pain, the sadness. Like, I got this big LA mansion, but my mind is just one room. Write that down.
Which bit?
The brilliant bit, all of it. I got this big LA mansion, but my mind is just one room.
Wow, that's great.
We'll call it LA Mansion. No, hang on. LA Times. Like the paper, right? Double meaning, write it down. I live in LA, but I also live in the papers.
Right. Although not so much in the LA Times, I imagine.
What?
Well, you're mainly in the English papers, aren't you? I mean, not the American ones. But you like that, don't you? I read somewhere that you love the fact that you're not famous in America because it means you can be yourself.
Yeah, that's right. I love it. I love being anonymous in America. I absolutely love it.
Great.
I really love it.
And I really love these songs.
Yes, it's incredible, isn't it? It's like we're brothers. We've written 2 songs, fab.
Unique and LA Times.
Yeah, crazy. I mean, you know, you can fill in the rest, all the boring bits, but basically, the songs are written.
Sure, of course.
I've got a new tattoo, do you want to see it? It's just below me pube line. John Lennon. He's buried deep within me bush. Go on, don't be shy, get involved.
Ooh, lovely. Aren't there 2 N's in Lennon?
I think he would have understood what being Tommy Branson is like. Actually, that's another good idea for a song. Write it down.
John Lennon?
No, new tattoo. Actually, both. New tattoo and John Lennon. Now, that's 4 songs we've written. 4 songs. That's amazing. I'll tell you what, you sort them out, I'll come over and sing them. You are now officially the other half of me.
Great.
Bored now. Going shopping.
What are you doing?
Look, I'm in a hurry.
You can't have chocolate biscuits for supper.
Of course I know that. But Sue, I have an incredibly important meeting with...
Toddlers need omega-3. Toddlers need complex carbs. Toddlers need fatty acids and trace elements.
Yes, I know.
If she won't eat her sweet turnip and Brussels sprout bake, try sweetening it with a little prune or carrot juice.
Sweeten it with carrot juice? Who does this foul bitch think we're bringing up here? Mahatma Gandhi?
Never resort to chocolate biscuits.
Tommy and I had a great meeting.
Yes, his PA ran to say. It seems you wrote 4 songs together.
Well, I mean, there's still quite a bit of... I mean, we've got 4 great titles.
Titles? Really? Tommy feels the songs are pretty much written.
Well, the titles certainly are. Great titles.
Well, he feels all the hard work's done. All that remains is for you to do your bit.
My bit being the melody, the lyrics, the arrangement and the production.
Well, you have to do something to earn your half of the credit, Gary. And quarter of the cash.
Quarter?
Yeah, I thought that would surprise you.
It does.
Oh, we aren't rip-off merchants. We render unto Caesar what is Caesar's. You'll receive a full 25% of all the songs you write with Tommy. And I can assure you, A quarter of Tommy's songwriting is worth a very great deal of money.
But all the same.
In terms of advanced orders alone, you're looking at upwards of £1 million.
Right! Well, a quarter it is then. And if it turns out he is gay, he's very welcome to take me roughly from behind.
We have the contract here.
I can't believe this is happening. You've got kids too.
3.
Well, I imagine you've had a few good laughs with this, eh? The big happy baby book, honestly. Unread, eh? Believe me, that's the best way. You'll never read such a pile of pious drivel if you live to be 100. Don't bother, it's crap. Dr. Trish Stoppard is a child psychologist and busy working mum. Yes, busy writing smug, patronising rubbish designed to make real parents feel guilty and useless. She lives in North London with her record executive husband. Isn't she great? With her fascinating life and her record executive husband. Smug cow. Listen, mate, the best thing you can do with this book is stick it in the bog for toilet paper. Or failing that, put it on the shelf and never look at it again.
Hello. You must be Gary. Have you been offered coffee?
Ah, Trish. No coffee, thanks. Gary was just leaving. Goodbye, Gary. Good luck with the rest of your life.
But Tommy said...
Tommy does what I tell him, Gary. Tomorrow he'll have forgotten that you ever existed. As will I. Oh, and please remember that if the words unique, LA Times, new tattoo, or John Lennon ever appear in any of your compositions, you will go to prison.
25%. It's beneath my dignity anyway. Excuse me? But who the hell do you think you are, letting your dog use our street as a toilet? I have kids, they step in that stuff. It's totally selfish even owning a dog in a town. You're not considering the dog, you're not considering its impact on the urban environment. All you're considering is yourself.
Yeah, you're right. I feel sorry for Rory, but I need him. I knew he was pupping, I was just waiting till he'd finished. See, it's a problem for me, looking on the pavement to find the pup. Well, now you're here, I don't suppose you could give me a hand.
Lance,
What?
will you give my feet a rub
I'm eating a pizza.
after you finished?
No.
Hey ho. Dakota has stopped suckling on my titty, so the time is 28 of 1.
Monica's still suckling on my titties, so it could be any time of the day or night.
Anywho, we have to go. Dakota has a violin lesson.